Welcome everyone. Thank you very much for joining me today. Lovely to see you all. We're going to start with some pranayama. I've got a standing yoga session for you that hopefully is going to bring a little bit of relaxation into our lives. So let's start with a nice easy mountain pose. So hands to heart center, feet under the hips. Let's take a breath in and take a breath out. So let's close our eyes and take a few minutes to bring ourselves back, bring our focus back into self. I mean, not in a selfish way, but if we can't function properly ourselves, we're not in a position to help anyone else or to even focus on anyone else. So let's just take this time to refuel. So inhale, back of the throat. A lovely, deep, fully circulating breath. And then as you exhale, blow the breath out in a sigh and relax your shoulders. And then another gentle breath in, pressing the thumbs lightly into the sternum. See where your head sits. Could be the crown of the head draws back slightly. It could be the chin on the chest. See what feels more comfortable. So we're rooting through the feet. We're softening the knees. We're letting the hips sit where they feel comfortable. The elbows and the shoulders are relaxed. And let's just let the breath flow. Come back into yourself. Follow the breath as it enters and leaves the whole body. Let that breath calm you. Push the breath out between the teeth. And with each breath, we're going a little bit lower down the lungs. And we're squeezing a little bit harder through the diaphragm to exhale the air. So we're really using the lungs. We're opening the lungs. Let your eyes relax. All the muscles around the eye socket, let them relax. One more breath in. Draw the spine long. Exhale, draw the shoulders down. We're going to take the feet a little bit wider. Let's open our eyes. We're going to sweep the arms overhead, clasp the fingers, turn the knuckles up to the ceiling, lift from the bottom of the ribs, and then just gently tip side to side. Doesn't matter which side you go first. Come to the middle and lift up. And then come to the other side. So let's do this a couple of times, just to wake up the core. Lovely. Then we're going to bring the hands to the front, cross the wrists, drop the chin, push the hands away. On an inhale, clasp the fingers behind, soften your knees, lift the chest. Stretch out the front of the chest, and then we're going to take the hands to the lower back, push the breath out. And then roll the chest up, roll your elbows back. And let's try just a little back bend to see how it feels. So we're lifting rather than bending. Lovely. Have a little shake out. We're going to come to Chin Mudra, both hands. One arm's going to go overhead, the elbows bent. The fingers are going to push down to the floor. The eye gaze is going to turn. And then slowly move back up. Elbow bent. Push the fingers down towards the floor and then slowly turn your eye gaze up underneath the arm. Push up through the elbow to extend that stretch down the side. And slowly come back to the front. Just roll the shoulders out. We're going to take the right arm, bind it around the waist. The left hand comes around and we're going to turn and look over that right shoulder. And then we're going to come to the other side. Arm goes around, other arm follows, chest lift, turn. Lovely, let's just roll the shoulders out. We're going to take the feet outside of the mat. We're going to try another side bend. This time we're going to roll these fingers, the right hand, down towards the ankle. And then slowly come to the other side. Take your time. Over we go. Just let go. Find your soft edge. And then come back to centre. Clasp hands behind. Tip halfway down. So drawing the crown of the head away from the hips. Lovely extension of the back. Let your hands relax. Let them rest on your low back. Yeah, lovely. Back is parallel to the floor. So we're just going to bring the hands forward. Wrap the hands around the elbows. Drop down to Uttanasana, forward fold. And let's let the elbows swing. Just let go. So the lower body is strong, the upper body is soft. Gradually let your head drop so your eye gaze goes to the wall behind you. And the crown of the head drops down towards the mat. Just swing and let go. Then we're going to land the hands on the mat, walk forward so that you're extending your back again. Take a lovely deep breath in to the outside edge of the rib cage. Blow it out. Then we're going to take the right hand to the centre. The left hand, either bind it around your waist or take it up if that feels more comfortable. And slowly turn your eye gaze up to your top hand if you can. And let's come to the other side. Place the hand, bind or lift. Follow the eye gaze up if you can. And then let's try the other side again. Up, up, up. And to the other side. Only soften the knees. Just bend the knees down. Push your hips down. Lift them back up. Bend the knees. And push them back up. Now we're going to walk the feet back in so that they're together. We're going to soften the knees. We're going to rise all the way to Urdhva Hastasana. Salute to the sun. And come back to Anjali Mudra. Lovely. Have a little shake out. And we're going to go into our first sequence. So we've got two sequences. This first one involves a back bend. If you don't feel like doing the back bend, don't do it. But don't forget, when you are doing a back bend, the movement is up rather than just bending backwards. So we're thinking about lifting up, keeping your butt nice and soft, and we just see where we want to go. It might just be here, that's fine. Okay, so let's bring the feet together. Stand with the hands to heart center. Just relax for a second. Relax your shoulders. Get your breathing lovely and smooth. Withdrawing the focus back inwards, mindful movement. Bring your consciousness fully into the present. Okay, are we ready? So we're going to start off clasping the hands behind, putting the knuckles down to the floor, taking a lovely deep breath in and lifting the chest. Exhale, tip halfway down, let the arms rest on the back. Push the crown of the head out. And then as you tip all the way, crown of the head to the floor, your arms lift, your knuckles push upwards. Eye gaze comes to knees. Then we're going to soften the knees. We're going to swing the arms around with the palms up. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Sink down to the hips into intense pose. Just hold it here for a second. Sit forwards into Uttanasana, forward fold. Start to lift the hips, press the weight into the balls of the feet. Eye gaze comes down. Lovely stretch in the back of the legs, let your shoulders relax. Then we're going to soften the knees, swing the arms up. Lift up through the side of the shoulders. Exhale, come to cactus arms, and we're going to come to a back bend. If you want to, stay here if you prefer. Take a breath in, lift, and just see where you want to go. Keep your glutes nice and soft. Use your quads and your core to pull yourself back up. Anjali Mudra. Push the air out. Inhale, clasp. Lift the chest. Push the knuckles down. Exhale, tip. So we're going to really stretch the back. Feel it already starting to feel a bit of a stretch in the back of the legs. And then we're going to tip to Uttanasana. Knuckles lift, upper arms press together. Soften the knees. Sweep the arms forwards. Take a lovely deep breath in. Sink into the hips. Hold it here. Lovely. Exhale, tip. Forward fold. Pressing into the balls of the feet. Shoulders down. Inhale, rise to Urdhva Hastasana. Salute to the sun. Exhale to Anjali Mudra. Connect to self. Okay. Clasp hands. Lift chest. Exhale, come halfway down. So we're going to let go of judgment. We're going to let go of expectation. We're just going to flow the movement and the breath connect. Arms lift, head drops, eye gaze to knees. Exhale, sweep the arms forward. Sit down. Lovely. Inhale, start to straighten the legs. Exhale, fold. Just hold it here. Soften the knees, rise to Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale to Anjali Mudra, connect to self. Hands clasp. Inhale, exhale, halfway down. Just hold it there for a second. Draw the crown of your head away, shoulders down from the ears. Exhale, fold, lift the arms. Inhale. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you sit. So open palms to accept what the universe offers us today. Tip forward. Eye gaze to knees. Hips lift. And then ready to rise to Urdhva Hastasana. Arms come out. We've got the back bend last time. Inhale, lift the chest. Okay, ready for the back bend. Gently. Conscious movement. Use your quads and core to lift you back up. Hands to heart center. Okay, we're going to do this a couple more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, halfway down. Lovely. Beautiful, everyone. Lift the arms, squeeze the upper arms together. Crown of the head comes down. let the air go, then draw it up. As you rise, exhale and sink down into the hips. Exhale, tip forwards. Inhale, rise. Lovely. Come to cactus arms, take a breath in, ready? Just gently lifting like the cobra stretch, only standing. Just see where your body wants to go. Slowly back up, hands to heart center. Connect gently to self. Clasp, lift, fold, halfway, beautiful. Extend the crown of the head, feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. And then we tip and lift the knuckles, eye gaze to knees. And then we scoop. Take a lovely deep breath in, push it out as you sit. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Just a couple more breaths here. And then let's tip. So pressing into the balls of the feet. Slowly, the legs straighten, the eye gaze comes to the knees, the upper body relaxes completely down. And then we unfurl the spine as we lift, stretch, right up to the sky. Sides of the shoulders are lifting. Arms come out, shoulders come down, spine extends, glutes are soft, remember, and tip. Slowly come back up, and let's finish here, Nandali Mudra. Ah, lovely. So have a little shake out, one sequence, beautiful. Have a little shake out, we're going to come on to our next sequence. Have a drink. And then we're going to bring the feet hip width apart. Have a little shake out. Hands to heart center, right foot lunges back. Virabhadrasana, 1. So front foot faces fully forwards, back toes come far forwards as you can. Take a breath in, lift the bottom of the rib cage, take a breath out, sink into that front knee. So how relaxed can you get your shoulders? Draw them right down from the ears. Make sure your feet are still hip width apart so that you've got room to turn your hips forwards. So one arm, doesn't matter which, lifts, and we come to a little side bend. And then we come to the other side. So solid in the lower body, upper body just flows. Feel that lovely sense of relaxation with movement of the upper body. Come halfway up, and then let's twist to the side, to the other side, to the side, to the other side. So we're trying to keep the hips still if we can, and we're trying to rotate at the waist. Shoulders nice and relaxed, hands and arms lovely and loose. Sweep the arms up. Sink down a little bit deeper. Lengthen the back of the neck. And just connect deeply to self here. Lovely. Then we're going to push off from the back foot, step in. That right foot, I'm going to step back, but you stay where you are. That right foot's going to cross over. Right arm's going to come up. Left hand to heart. So take a breath. If you want to lift your toes off the floor, do. If you want to stay where you are, stay where you are. Feel the warmth and the compassion in your heart and let it radiate out into the universe. And then slowly land down. Hands to heart center. Left foot lunges back. So take your time to adjust. You don't have to just step back and stay there. Have a look round. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. Make sure your hips are facing forwards. Take a breath in to lift the ribcage. Take a breath out to sink down to that front leg. Make sure that front leg knee is behind the ankle. So you should be feeling quite loose in the hips. There should be room for them. So you're not stepping on a line. Make sure you're not stepping on a line. Okay, whenever you're ready, let's lift one arm. Now, how soft can you get your arms? Just move, just flow. So you can keep your core tight, but you can let go of your upper body completely. Soft movement. Come up halfway. Let's twist. Take your time. Just go with your body's own cadence, but maybe soften the elbows, soften the wrists. Just see where you want to go. Let the breath flow. Lovely. Scoop up, sink down, connect deeply to self. Feel that peace and the calm. Then when you're ready, let's step in. So the left foot crosses the right. Step back again. Left foot crosses the right. Left arm lifts. Right hand to heart. So just take your time. Sink the weight into the right foot. And if you want to lift the toes, do. If you want to leave them down, leave them down. Now can you breathe? Lose the peripheral vision. Focus. Feel the warmth and compassion in your heart. Let it radiate out. We need this in the universe now. Lovely. Step down. Take a breath in. Lift to Urdhva. Exhale all the way down to Uttanasana. Pressing into the balls of the feet. Crown of the head drops. Hands to shins. Flat back extension Uttanasana. Draw the shoulders down from the ears. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, rise. Exhale to Anjali Mudra. To Tadasana. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Hands to shins. Extend. Draw the breath right down into the pelvic girdle. Let it swirl around. Fold again. Soften the knees. Rise. Come to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much.